This isn't me trying to flex, but
no, it is.
This is literally like I can't believe that we didn't realize this was there. Like we're very
was
much.
It not shown to you when you bought it?
No, we knew that there were things there, but we didn't realize. We thought it was like extra cost, but it's literally like part of the rent that you pay for it. But we not a flex, more just like we can't believe that it's occurring.
That is really cool. Cinema room.
Yeah, you can hire the.
Can you just like
room.
Put whatever you want on then?
Yeah, there's like HDMI's, and you can also share play, so you can like fling like a video onto.
That's really cool. And a swimming pool, did you say?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. That's my dream. That is literally my dream.
There's a golf simulator.
What the fuck?
You can it said you can take up to 7 guests in there and yourself, and you're allowed alcohol and hot food.
Oh,
you can go in and you can just twat balls around. That's
incredible. That is so cool. You can have a pool party. Not really, but
I'm very much looking forward to.
That's incredible.
Making most of that.
Oh, I'm happy for you. Well, on the flip side, my house is literally in the biggest shithole.
Is it not
of its
making
life.
progress? Can you not see progress?
It is. It's hopefully going to finish by next week. But that's brilliant. My builder. Word of advice, I don't know if anybody's currently in the position where they're going to be getting a builder. My builder has literally gone to Turkey without telling us, taken the money and not paid his employees.
He's spending the money instantly.
Well, I think he has like a family member that's ill, and he was taking them there for treatment and is using the money
by
for
ill,
that.
do you mean shit hairline?
Yeah. No, think a bit more serious than that. But he's not been open and honest with us and just saying like, right, I needed a bit more money up front because I've got a family member that's really ill and I need to do this. Instead, he's been telling the builders that come in every day that we've not paid him when we have, and then he's gone off to Turkey, not replied to any of our messages. So then the builders show up at our house like, why are you not paying your bills? And I was like, oh my God, we are paying our bills. Anyway, it's all sorted out. We're now paying the builders directly because they're good workers and he's just a dickhead. Sorry if you watch, but you are a bit of a dickhead.
Honestly,
and,
I think
I
think you saw the first frame of this episode and clicked off.
But yeah, so it's just horrible. So I'm checking into a hotel again tonight, and then I'm in hotels all for the rest of the week. And it's just
this sounds so out of touch. Like 5 minutes.
I know, but it is like it's really cool being in hotels. But I want to be in my house. Like I want to be in a home. I'm constantly living out of a suitcase.
You need to be in a home.
I need to be in a home. I do. And I have had mental breakdowns, a lot of them, since I last
can
saw
see.
you. Yeah. This is actually an up time that I'm having right now. But I have been in deep depression. But here I am, baby.
Oh my God.
With these big old titties. Good job I put on weight over the last year. These tits, it fills out quite well.
You should have put some implants in.
I don't need them.
Not like surgically, just like
just for the look.
Just like pop them there. I could have been mean then and said that it looks like you have put them in, but I didn't.
No, you didn't. But you did just say that.
Just your body.
How dare you?
Ooh, had it both ways.
One other thing that we did since we last saw each other, our merch launch.
Yes.
Wait. Sorry, clothing line and merch. Sorry.
Yes.
Happy. Woo! And I just want to clear up some things because we had so many questions about it. I feel like we weren't as clear in last episode because we were just excited and we were like, oh my God, the clothing line's out, everything's here, woo.
Yeah.
So some people had issues with the pricing, and what I want to say about that is it's extremely difficult. I've just realised that I'm saying quite a serious thing whilst I'm dressed like this.
Say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you look really professional.
As the pricing goes, I like, it's understandable how people have different incomes, different money. It's understandable why some people can't afford different things, which is why we did the merch ones, as that was a bit cheaper. So if you were like a big fan and you really, really wanted to, by the way, you don't have to buy something to support us. We're very much. It's just
you
there
watching and listening. If you
like
supporting us 100%.
But we initially got pricing back, and even then we pushed it down because we were like, we want it to be we want it to be taking the piss. So we knocked the price down a bit, but it's basically I think I explained this in one of the story replies.
Yeah, you
did. The way that a lot of clothing quote unquote drops work is because they're done in like a bulk. You can strike a deal and everything becomes cheaper. Whereas ours is, as it's
we'd never done it before.
It's basically in layman's terms, it's sort of pay as you go. When you make your order, then it's made, then it gets sent to you.
They call it like print on demand, I think.
Yeah.
Or like something like that. Which basically means that as we get an order, that garment is made then and there. So it takes a little bit longer time, but because we didn't know what the demand would be and how many people would want to buy things, we couldn't buy them all in bulk. If we bought like 1,000 jumpers and then 10 sold, then we would have lost shit ton of money.
It works either way as well. Like we didn't want to make a certain amount and none of them sell, and then it'd be like, oh, we've screwed ourselves here.
Yeah.
But then in the opposite way, we don't want them to sell out immediately, and then a load of people are like, oh, we wanted one.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we've screwed ourselves here. So that was like a happy medium. But also embroidery, not print work.
Embroidery. And we also, I don't know why we didn't mention, but it is a sustainable, slow fashion brand that we've made. Like, all of the clothes are made from recycled materials. Like you said, the embroidery, it's really expensive to get things embroidered. Like when we were deciding, we were literally like if you knew how much it cost just to get good embroidery, we trialed so many different fabrics, so many different threads, and some of them would just literally break after a week. Some people would get things printed and then that would ultimately end up peeling off. And we were like, we want something, like we're trying to make a clothing line so that it's good quality and it's sustainable, and that is expensive. Like, it is expensive to do that. I think that if people saw our profit margins, they would be shocked because we don't actually make that much money on them.
The what was it called? The recommended sort of price that we were given. Every single one of them we
decrease
down.
Yeah, so the brand that we're doing this with, that are helping us make the clothes, they sent us recommended prices, and I'd say for every single one it was at least £5 more, at least. And we were like, we want to bring the prices as low down as possible. And they, as a business point of view, were like, are you sure? Because you're not going to be making much profit. And we were like, but we want it to be good, but still affordable for those who can get it.
Yeah.
And like George said, we also didn't really explain it very well, but on our website, if you go to the clothing tab, there's the Useless Clothing tab, which is our clothing line that we've started, and then just general merch for our podcast.
Yeah.
And the clothes that you can get from the general merch side are not as good quality. It is just printed on, but we're like, we want that for people who can't afford our clothing line to still feel like they're involved.
Still
and like
good
to still
t-shirts.
Get, it's still, it's still good. It's just
you'll get like as many uses out of it as you would a regular t-shirt.
Yeah, it's just that the ones in our clothing line are especially good. Like, you can feel it. The hoodie and like the sweatshirts especially, you can feel like the difference and why it costs that much when you get it. But obviously you won't know that by looking at an image on a screen. But yeah, just wanted to clear that up because
a reminder, this is just, in our eyes, the beginning. This is just the initial feelers that we're putting out. Who's interested? And we're still finding our way, navigating through this new world.
We've just started a business together.
Want to make new, this time can be drops, as we know what the demand is like. We want to put in different designs, maybe little back prints, maybe little front prints, maybe
side
you
prints.
can reverse it. That'd be
this
quite
time
cool.
Next year I want everyone to look like this. This is what we're going to be selling on the internet.
But we maybe not that far. But yeah, we're very much just dipping our toe in at the moment,
and that's why it was
then we're going to just go screw it right up to the balls in cold clothing.
And I'm sorry, some people were like, the way that they've just put the word useless on a thing, it's like, I would wear that. So many people, you have to realize we are starting a business. It's not sensible to go in with the wildest, craziest design ever.
I'd also like to point out, like, I can understand. I even put this in my in my post. Like, I can understand why you would think that, but that's because you don't see the work behind trying to source the fit and the like sort of material that we like on each thing. But then also we don't want to go over the top because we want people to actually want to wear it, and we want to actually wear it. And like, also, if you look at any one of your hoodies in your thing,
they're not like wild shit. Like,
you
we don't wear crazy clothes. It's our clothing line. Like, in the future, we designed this ourselves. I know, shocker, because it's so elaborate. You might not believe it. Me and George decide the Useless Clothing line ourselves. But in the future, we will be hopefully working with designers that will give us different ideas. Neither of us claim to be like designers at all. Like,
I mean, we had a little. I sketched out like on a notepad. Like, this was one of the things because we were like, that's literally what we always seem to wear. Like, you have like all the All Saints ones, or like your little Jetzt Franz, is that what it's called?
Yeah, something like that.
Like different things. I have similar ones as well that are literally just like a word there or a word there, just to be like it more plain.
Yeah,
and let the colours do the talking.
And some people were comparing us to those brands and being like, they charge this much and you're charging this much, and it looks the same. Guys, we're a new brand. You know, like a huge powerhouse brand like that will have established relationships with vendors and fabric suppliers that will, because they'll be able to buy in such dramatic bulk, the prices will be minuscule. We are paying like to order. So I just want you all to not be as critical. We've tried to start a business.
I can
the response has been amazing.
Yeah, no, we're very appreciative of all of the support, and like I'd say it's less of a trying to be like, you've criticized us, you're wrong. I can see the points that people are making, but it's more
without the education.
It's more like there's a reason why everything's been done, and also we're taking everything on board, so in the future we can make 100%, things better.
Yeah,
like we're not going in claiming that we are going to be the next. I'd about to say top man. They've gone under. But
I want to be the next top man. I shall be the next top man.
But yeah.